Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be sharing 5 dinner recipe ideas with you guys. I hope you all like these recipes and do try it out if you guys like it. And let's get started. So on Monday, I was basically making the veggie patties for burgers. So this is how I made my burger patties. So I used boiled chickpeas. I boiled it with some salt, and then to that I'll be adding some oats. Here I'm using 3 half cups of oats. To that I'll be adding some chopped onions, coriander, chili powder, salt. Salt, be careful about it because we have already added to the chickpeas while it was boiling, and turmeric. If you need, you can add whatever spices you have in hand. It's all up to your taste. So this is how I make my patties. Don't forget to add onions and corianders. Those are the main ingredients in your burger patties, which makes the patties really juicy. It won't be too hard patties. And then I'm going to blend it, pulse it, and then give it a patty shape with if So this is how I make my patties. I basically use both of my palms to make the patties, and then I'm going to use. If you guys have a cookie cutter, please use it. I didn't have it at my place, so I'm just using a small bowl that I can use to cut the patties into round shape, so that all the patties will be of equal shape. Cause I can't see you anywhere. Cause I don't wanna know it's where I should go. No, I don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go. Cause you know I will stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. I wanna find you. Once I'm done making all the patties, I basically tend to freeze it at least for 30 minutes to 1 hour. I believe on this particular day I had kept it for more than that, maybe 2 hours. If you guys want, you can even do it the previous day and freeze it so that you can use the patties whenever you are ready to have them. So here I'm making the patties and I'll be freezing it. So here, as you guys can see, these are the patties that I just took it out from the freezer, and this is how they are. So once I'm ready to make the patties, on this particular day I had made mashed potatoes. So I'm going to use the same grill pan to make everything. Basically, I'll start with the buns. I'll basically slightly roast them with the canola oil spray. Once the buns are done, then I'll use the same grill pan to cook the patties. So once that patties are cooked, I'm just going to place the plate. I'm using some ketchup here. This is basically chili lime ketchup. You basically get that in most of the Indian stores. And then on the top of the patties, I'm using a little bit of mayonnaise to serve it along with the mashed potatoes. And this was the real yummy recipe, and my kids loved it. Please do try it out. So on Tuesday, I basically went ahead with the easiest option, which is the dal along with the roti. That is the basic Indian staple food. So here to make the dal, I'm using the green split dal. You can use any dal of your preference. I usually tend to make the dal in the slow cooker. So I'm washing the dal here, and if I'm busy with work, I usually do this in the afternoon, so that it'll be ready by the evening when I'm ready to make the dal. So I'm keeping the dal in the slow cooker with water and turmeric, and I let it cook for about 4 to 5 hours. And here I'm making roti atta. So this is plain wheat flour. I'm basically making a dough out of it with this Cuisinart that I have. This is really handy for me. I use this machine a lot. It's basically the same one that we use for making cupcakes, cakes, etc. So once the dough is ready, I make rotis using the rolling pan, as you will see in the next clip. It is as simple as that. If needed, once the dough is made, if you keep it to rest for 30 to 40 minutes, the rotis will come out really good. Um, so once I'm done with the roti, I'll go ahead and make dal after this, as you will see in the next clip. So here to make the rotis, I'll use the simple pan, use some oil, and flip it around. So here, once the dal is basically boiled in the slow cooker, I'm adding 2 spoons of ghee. Here you can use ghee, or you can even use oil if you don't have ghee. So basically 2 spoons of ghee or oil. To that I'm adding some rice seeds, mustard seeds. Once that starts splattering, I'll go ahead and add the hing. This you should be able to find it in any of the Asian stores. It's completely optional. You don't have to do that. We add mustard seeds just to make sure the oil is completely hot. To that, going to add ginger and garlic, chopped ginger and garlic, onions, some curry leaves, and tomatoes. I'm going to saute it for a few minutes and then add the tomatoes. Along with that, I'm adding some turmeric here. We use a lot of turmeric in Indian cooking recipes, and some pink Himalayan salt. So once that's a little bit sauteed, to that I'll go ahead and pour all the dal. Basically, I didn't film that. I poured all the dal and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes. I didn't capture that, but once the dal was cooked for 5 to 10 minutes, I served it with a roti. On Wednesday, I had a bunch of veggies which I could use for lasagna, so I thought of making lasagna on this particular day. So I'm cutting some zucchinis in here that I had. I'm going to finely chop it, as you can see. With that, I'm chopping some capsicum, the red capsicum that I had in hand. in the pot, I have like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. To that, I'm adding all the chopped vegetables. Along with that, I'll be adding mushroom too. If this is the simplest recipe I would follow, and once the veggies are slightly cooked, I go ahead and pour all the tomato pasta sauce that I have in hand. That is the simple base that I use for lasagnas.
Alone inside a crowd, 'cause I can't see you anywhere. 'Cause I don't wanna know what I should go. No, I don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go, 'cause you know I will stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. I wanna find you.
So once the sauce is ready, I basically left it to cook like around 10 to 15 minutes. Once I pour the tomato sauce, and once that is ready, I'll place the bottom layer of the pan that I'm going to use with the sauce, so that the lasagna sheets, basically the pasta sheets, basically soak up the excess water from the sauce. On top of these sheets, I'm again going to pour the sauce. That's how the pasta sheets basically cook. Since we are using the sheets directly, we didn't even cook the pasta sheets before that. It will basically soak up all the tomato sauce, the excess water in the sauce, and that will be a perfect consistency. So here, once I'm done pouring the sauce, I'll be adding some cheese. So that's how I basically layer it: sauce sheets, cheese, sauce sheets, cheese. So I'll go ahead and do it how much ever layers I want to on that particular day, and finally place it in the baking at 350 for about 40 minutes. So on Thursday, I decided to make a simple Alfredo pasta. Since I had a lot of mushrooms in my refrigerator, I thought of using that up. So I'm boiling the pasta here. Once the pasta is boiled, I'll pour all the sauce, Alfredo sauce, into the cook. Basically, I sauteed the mushroom first in 1 tablespoon of oil and then poured all the sauce. To that, I'll be mixing the pasta, and it is the quickest and easiest recipe when you have to, when you have no time to basically cook. So this is what we had on Thursday night: mushroom Alfredo pasta along with some wine.